Well, I had a tree fall in our driveway and on a fence in a storm, so I need to pull that off the fence. Also, number 43, the cow that we treated for hoof rot, I want to get out and check on her, and we'll see what other jobs come my way. That's what we're doing today, right here on the ranch. So I mentioned earlier that I need to take a tree off the fence. It's actually in the driveway. As you can see, there's a kid swing, and also that's where I park my truck. So yeah, that could have been real bad, but thankful that no one was around, and it's just, I guess, one of those things. So now I'm gonna have to cut this up. And then also another weird thing I want to show you right here, that is a plow that's in the tree. So all I can think of is that, I don't know, my grandpa's dad, I don't know, stuck this plow in the tree continued to grow around it, and when this thing split, it exposed that plow. The weirdest thing. So it also fell right on top of a crepe myrtle tree that I love. So we'll see if we can salvage that as well. But we'll get to work and get this thing knocked out. This is a horse tire. You can ride a horse on a tire. This has been around here since I've been a kid. Chainsaw number 2. So I've cut as much as I can cut on this limb without it trying to come down on me. So what I'm gonna do now is grab a tractor. I'm gonna hook a chain up to it and see if I can pull it down. Once I pull it down, then I can chop it up and put it on the wood pile. So I'm gonna jump in the tractor real quick and see if we can get this thing pulled down. So I've tried twice to pull this limb down and it will not budge. The main part of the limb is just so attached to the trunk. So what I did is I cut some more limbs off of it, and now I'm going to try to pull it again, and hopefully this time it'll pull off since it's a lot lighter than it was before. I don't know, this thing's a booger. It will not come down for anything. I know it's just been a few minutes as you're watching this, but I think I'm going on hour number 3 here, so we'll see if this takes care of it. So this is that plow that we saw in the tree earlier, and it is literally one falling apart, but it's been enlodged in this tree for I don't know how many years, and I mean, it's in there pretty good. So a long time somebody must have put this plow in this tree, and over time it just grew around this thing. Very weird. I would be very curious to know how long this has been in the tree, but anyways, we're gonna scoop it up with these hay forks, and we're gonna take it to the pile, and we have a little bit of cleanup to do, and we should be good. This fallen limb has been a big pain, from broken chainsaws to broken fences, messed up one of our crepe myrtle trees that we really like. Overall, I'm glad to get this over with. We finally finished this tree. It took 2 separate chainsaws and a tractor, but I got it done. So now that that's behind me, I'm gonna go out to the pasture real quick, and I wanna check on number 43. Number 43 was that cow that we did a hoof rot treatment on a few videos back. And I just wanna check on her to make sure she's doing well. And also I just wanna check on the rest of the cows. So let's jump in the Ranger and go check on them. So both of our bulls are chasing number 36 here. Typically that's a good thing. Problem is that we're at the rear end of this breeding season. We're in July, which means that if she in fact is still open, she's gonna calve off season. We'll have to address that, but we want all of our cows to calve in a 3-month window. We calve in the fall, and so really from October to December, we want all of our cows to calve. But we'll check her out and see, but it definitely looks like that they're running after her, which leads me to believe that she's open. But we'll continue to watch her and see if that's the case. The importance of having our cows calve within a certain window is for a few reasons. Number one, it's a lot easier. If you have a situation where cows are calving throughout the entire year, it makes it very hard to watch and manage them the way you should. Around calving time, we spend extra time checking on the cows, making sure that there's no issues and that they can have what they should have, which is unassisted births. However, there are times where you need to intervene. Now with these Angus here, that's never happened, but the one time that you let your guard down is the time it will happen. So ensuring we have a nice tight window, we can watch the cows extra carefully, and we know that we don't have to do that year round. Number two is we want our calf crop to be around the same age. This is good for marketing our calves and ensuring you can sell them in groups, whether it be steers or heifers, you can get more for them. Lastly, when our cows are calving in a nice tight window, it's very easy to see who's late. And so in this situation, number 36, I have the bulls chasing her right now. If in fact she is late, we will evaluate to see if she's a cow that we'll keep around next year. You see, these girls have to pay their rent in order to stay here. Their rent is having a calf on time every year. And if they don't have that calf on time every year, well, then we determine whether we keep them around or do we evict them. These cows have a great life here. They have plenty of grass, plenty of water and shade. We really spoil them, but the only thing that we ask that they have a calf, and that's the way of them paying for themselves here. So I haven't seen number 43 yet. Let's go check her out and see how that hoof is doing. See if she still has a limp. So here's number 43. It's that, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's the cow furthest away in this shot. That hoof she was limping on was her front right. So as she walks from me, we'll watch her and see if she has a limp. Yeah, she's doing pretty good. I don't see any sign of her favoring that at all. Hey girl. How's that foot doing? Yeah, she's looking pretty good. So it's nice to see that what we did for number 43 worked. She no longer has a limp. Now she can focus on grazing and having a calf in the fall. Well, overall, it's been a great day. I was able to get that tree taken care of up at the house, and number 43 is doing a lot better. It's always nice when you doctor an animal and you always think what you should do, but then you do it and then you come out a few days later and they're much improved. It just reinforces that I made the right decision, bringing her in, checking her out, and getting her what she needs. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a day. The cows are out here grazing, enjoying the evening. I think I'm gonna enjoy it with them. So thank y'all for riding along with me, and we'll see you again next time right here on the ranch.